Ooh la la. Mike Thomas at MCT Sketch on Instagram here, Canadian sketch artist and graphic design educator. If you have an interest in sketch card art, please feel free to like and subscribe to this channel as I'll post a video of every sketch I complete for my professional sets on here. If you're an aspiring artist and you have some questions, reach out. If you're trying to crack into the industry, I'll do what I can to help you out and give you some pointers. Ooh la la, indeed. The Iron Fist and Spider-Man. Looks like they've been kind of dealing with a couple of other people. They're back to back. They've been roughing things up. Maybe they're in a little bit of a fight. But all of a sudden, the cast shadow of the Rhino comes in. This is one of two cast shadow cards that I have. And I almost feel like I should have done more because there's so many iconic Spider-Man villains that their profiles completely communicate who they are. I could have done Scorpion, could have done Doc Ock, could have done the Lizard to an extent. But I did the Vulture and the Rhino. Now this is the Rhino here, and it's adding a third character to a card without adding a third character to the card. So just with this cast shadow, all of a sudden in this vignette, the scene, we have three characters, and it just creates this level of interest that drives things without showing everything. And that's one of the big things of illustration design that I like, is how much can you get away with, how much can you put in there, how much can you take away, so you're still communicating something without having to include too much in there. And I feel that this was a little bit of a success for that. I like the way Spidey's eyes are looking, and Iron Fist's expression's fine to me. And I initially messed things up with Danny Rand. I didn't have the collar, so I had initially drawn through the shoulder and the back and the neck. I had to fix it, so I just used a little bit of white gel pen to kind of cover up some lines, and went over those with some gold to create the collar. It turned out all right. And the concrete background here, just doing a blank wall is rough, so I add these lines just to give the concrete some texture. A couple of bullet holes or pock marks in there too. Again, it's just texture. It just makes things a little bit more interesting. So yeah, Iron Fist and Spider-Man in one card together, back to back, facing down the Rhino. What an exciting scene that would be. Okay, folks, that's the other sketch card. I like keeping these around 3 minutes or under, so I don't want to go on too long. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you dig it and you kind of dig the feel of this one. Simple but cool.